Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled with a 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. It's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. LSU 7, Ohio State 0. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep on the very first play. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's sharp. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now can you...
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, and the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's now second down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They go over touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a shotgun run call. Some hard running there through a tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they're running on the toss. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense contributes 6 points. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That means the score, Ohio State 21, LSU 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 21, LSU
14. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 14.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team.
LSU Tigers will take over first and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Anderson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Grab down the middle. It's sharp. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker's shifting around now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
They mix it up with a run. No way to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Ohio State 28, LSU 21.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Leaning on the run game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And now the running back's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. The shotgun running play call. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.